work his way across the 25-yard line. Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And, man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And, man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent performances from him to get the rest of this team to do their part.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A pass, caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
Automatic first down.
Pistol now for Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll throw again. Dak. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, that's certainly not what we were expecting to see, especially from a quarterback of this caliber. Opening drive, turnover. And let's hope for their sake, Mike, this is not a sign of things to come the rest of the day.
The Ravens led out by the reigning MVP of the National Football League, Lamar Jackson, already season 7. Greg, he's won a couple of MVPs, and he's as talented as we see in the league.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the 1 interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. If he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Dowdle. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of...
Now on the return, he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
These are the type of self-inflicted wounds that the coaching staff told us about all week, Mike, and it's been a real point of emphasis. Anyone possessing the ball, whether that's on offense, defense, or in this case, special teams, protect the ball at all costs, and I can promise you they're not going to be happy with this one.
Yeah! There we go! 1st down, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebacker.
Now a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes loose. Fortunately for the ball carrier, his own team recovers it. They can keep their offense on the field and see if they can finish this drive.
On 4th down, it is Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 7-3.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. The motion man is Johnson. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
In motion comes Andrews. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 2nd down.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
1st down run here by Henry, and he signed with the Ravens this offseason. When you think back to that run he had with the Titans, Mike, over the last 6 seasons, over 8,200 yards, 80 touchdowns. I mean, one of the most productive backs we've seen in a long time. Now it's kind of scary to think he gets to join Lamar Jackson in this Baltimore backfield. They hope the 2 of them can be that combo to finally get this Baltimore team over the hump.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Here's 3rd and 2. The motion man is Johnson. Jackson on 3rd and 2, and that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
At the 28-yard line.
Prescott now. It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
The open man is Tolbert.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Prescott. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A short throw caught by Ferguson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
At the 39-yard line.
Prescott. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack.
The sack artist formerly known as Justin Madubuike, now going by Nnamdi Madubuike. I mean, the career breakout a year ago, 2nd-team All-Pro, more sacks in production than his previous 3 seasons combined.
Dak facing 3rd and long. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. We're back to Arlington in a moment. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment, defense. Still first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4-yard line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble second reaction.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense ready to take over once more. They try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They motion the slot man left. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. The ball comes out, and the defense has it.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
He'll let this go deep for Tolbert, and that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard. They'll run without it. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Dak. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He was looking for Brandon Cooks with that pass. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. make this just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Hardy now with the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Ravens offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming
under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. He'll try to run for it. Yeah. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw, Jackson. He'll take off again.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
On the ground, here's Henry. Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. That's on the center, Tyler Linderbaum. Slot man in motion left. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Coming open, that's the tight end Likely. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Henry tries to pull his way in. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. A first down throw for Prescott. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And this will be incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Kyle Hamilton, the versatile defender, with the good coverage there.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. They'll go again here with Henry. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Jordan Stout now. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Cooks going in motion. 3rd and short. Prescott. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. To the air again. Prescott. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Again, Prescott to the air. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Here's Brian Anger now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. Here's Hardy to return. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Ravens offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Jackson now. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Jackson. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where it was the Bills who pick up the victory at home. James Cook doing plenty of damage on the ground as he went well over 100 yards in the victory. It was Derrick Henry, as he normally does, making his impact felt in that 1st half. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this 2nd half. About to get started. Hardy now with the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Ravens offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
I think it's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
11 yards on the connection there. Good for a Raven 1st down. The motion man is Johnson. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. The veteran Eric Kendricks on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They're going to go right back to Henry. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Jackson from the gun. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is the stop they talked about. This is how they wanted to start this second half and try to get back some of this momentum they lost in the first. Now, can their offense capitalize and take advantage with this possession?
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. He'll have a yard or two up to about the 16. Second down and 8. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for third down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this ball incomplete on third down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Flags come in. Looks like there was movement on the right side of the O-line.
Offense.
They'll motion over Flowers. Off the play fake. Jackson. That's taken in by Hardy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
In motion comes Andrews. A first down throw for Jackson. He finds Likely, his tight end. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
Set to go now on first and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
Pistol now for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. On the play fake, Dak. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second down, Prescott. A quick slant taken by Lamb. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
We've watched CeeDee Lamb become undeniably one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike. I mean, just last season alone, led the league in receptions with 135, while totaling over.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Prescott now. Now a screen set up for Elliott. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks. Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Justice Hill to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's Henry. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, here's a run with Henry. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down, and this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting, but finally when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
2 runs going in the wrong direction, and now it is 3rd and 15. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
That's to Ferguson once again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Prescott. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now, Dowdle.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a 1-score game, but a little more breathing room now.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Back out is the reigning MVP of the league, Lamar Jackson, and the rest of this Baltimore offense. And it's been a struggle all afternoon. The defense done a great job taking him away from his game, taking his weapons away, and he is yet to find anything to lean on in this one. He'll run. And that's not going to yield a whole lot. To about the 28-yard line. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
It's the tight end Likely in motion. 2nd down. Jackson. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. That one complete to Johnson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Ravens sending the punt team out there. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The home team's offense, and Dak Prescott set to take over again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Now Prescott. That's to the left side. He's got Ferguson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Here's Prescott. That one downfield for Cooks. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The visitors' offense and Derrick Henry heading onto the field. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. It's the tight end Likely in motion. Jackson now on 2nd down. To the tight end, Likely. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
They motion the slot man left. They'll run here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Jackson. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Makes the score Cowboys 19, Ravens 17.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anybody who thought this coach was going to get conservative with this late lead is sadly mistaken, Mike. They're out here still throwing haymakers with this passing game. They're not content with just having the lead. They're looking to increase it.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. And that's exactly what he did here.
And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
Prescott to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate.
It is brought in the end zone. Brandon Cooks. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, that's the way to handle it. Up one, go down the field, get the touchdown, and extend the lead to 7.
Mike, the key for this offense is they were at their best when their best was needed. Being able to extend this lead late in the fourth quarter, they've got to be feeling pretty good about where things stand to close this game out.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So here's the Baltimore offense getting set for their next drive. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
Here's Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Jackson up top again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. To the air one more time with Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. The motion man is Johnson. Play action now. Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Again, it's Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. It's the tight end Likely in motion. 2nd and 10, Jackson to throw again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Throwing Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will cut it to a 2-point lead. So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with Elliott. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. They'll run with Dowdle. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. In motion, Lamb. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Here's 1st and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.